With current growth rate of 12%, definitely not. We can't get there. We need to grow at close to 18-20% to get there. So to answer your question, no. At this current growth rate, it's not possible to get to $100 billion in 10 years' time. We're talking about when we started 3 years back, we said 2020. I think in my mind, I look at 2025 as the opportunity when we should be targeting $100 billion. But for that, our growth has to be much faster. And I think the key fundamental there is that our businesses have to become far more profitable across the spectrum of verticals that media operates in. It depends on what we do as different stakeholders, as businesses, as our ministry and regulator and policymakers. But I think we need to aim for $100 billion. And in my mind, we can get there. But it'll need some real serious policy changes and to be done very quickly. I think there's only one roadblock in my mind, which is the flow of capital. We need to unblock the capital. And that capital is not getting unblocked because a lot of our verticals in media are not profitable. So we need to bring policies which gives a very sustainable way of making our businesses profitable. And if that is done, if we unblock the capital, I think $100 billion is a reality in next 10 years' time.
I have really no doubts about the industry reaching $100 billion in the projected time frame that there is. One, the growths are high by themselves. And secondly, there's a whole analog piece which is likely to get converted to digital. And that will bring the revenues of the analog cable into the mainstream and get recognized.
I think the important thing to look at when it comes to media and entertainment industry is the tipping point, which in my judgment is round the corner. Yeah, and therefore it's important that we, rather than looking at from a historical 12 to 12% growth rates which have been in the past, we start looking at from the future, where some of these sectors could tip off and the rate of growth could be substantially higher. And the way I want to sort of explain this to you is the analogy of car driving. So we should not be driving with rear view mirror. We should actually be driving the car by using the front pane of the car. So looking ahead and doing that. In that context, I think India is well poised to go for about from 100,000 crores, 110,000 crores of media and entertainment industry to close to 400 and 500,000 crores, between 400 to 500,000 crores of media and entertainment industry in the next decade. So it is, see, the 100 billion number is an aspirational number, and it's always good to keep an aspirational or an audacious goal. It is difficult to predict the exact size in 2020, but if I was to take 20% growth from the current number of 110,000 crores, I think the number we should be reaching to is close to about 250,000 crores.